Howdy, 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 everybody. Teresa here and
Brad.
Say hi, Brad.
Hi, Brad.
It is, and this is take 3, so if it don't take this time, you guys not getting the video. So, if you're not watching this, you know you didn't get one, right? July 19th, 2016, Tuesday evening. It is 6:32 p.m. And the first one I didn't like because it just wasn't, it was just kind of, you guys don't.
Too much of a negative tone.
Well, it really wasn't negative, but it just wasn't, I don't know, it was just kind of, I was just kind of like, and it's like, you guys don't need that, because you probably got enough of them in your own life, you know. And the second one, we're going great, we're driving along, and my computer decided it's going to update, so it shuts everything off on me. Like, really? And you couldn't have given me any notice? So, and if I'm talking a little bit louder, because I got to talk over Brad doing stuff, because stuff has got to be done, and we're in this little tiny space, so, yeah, you know, sorry. It's okay, hon. Yesterday, after I finally got the video, and gee, I did not get this uploaded so late. It was over 4 hours, and it still was not all the way uploaded. I ended up having to hotspot just the last 10%, but, you know, it is what it is. And then we, Brad went fishing last night while I, finished my show. I was watching, what was I watching? Oh, I was watching Teen Mom. I admit it, I watched Teen Mom. And finished the show, and I decided, and I have not put all the loose threads and stuff in, yeah, let's see. Oh, I'm doing backwards. Oh, yeah, so this is right here, and it's very long. Very long. Very long. I have not measured it yet. But anyway, this is going to be, I'm not going to fringe it, because all I had left out of 6 skeins of yarn was this. So, yeah, I planned it really well. And, thank you, honey. And, so I'm going to finish up the ends of it, you know, there was not one particular color of a solid color that was going to look good fringing this. To me, to fringe it, it would have needed to be fringed in another skein of this, or be left like it is now. I mean, it looks fine the way it is, and you know, you can either do it, it's just a classic 3-2-1 or 1-2-3 stitch, and on an increase and decrease, and you can either fringe it or not. So this one I'm not going to fringe it. Some people don't care for fringes, and some people, you know, feel like the fringe is going to get in the way or whatever. So, you know, it's all good. Brad didn't catch anything last night when he was fishing, but some beautiful sunsets, and talked with some neighbors and stuff. Really enjoyed himself. It was a cooler night out, so he got to go a little bit earlier than normal, and that was nice for him.
Yeah.
He would have said he would have probably gone back out, but even after that, but you know, there was no breeze. Normally there's a little bit of breeze coming in that bay at night, and it kind of keeps the bugs away, but last night there was no breeze, so the bugs were kind of eating him alive. And
there goes Nixie.
There goes Nixie.
Did you hear the thunder?
Yeah. She's doing okay though. She didn't. No. No, honey, help me. Nope. She's behind the chair. That's where she likes to go. So, then today we spent this morning. Brad spent this morning. Well, we both did on the phone, answering calls, working out, you know, which we want us to pick out of 2 programs which one that we will qualify for, and then, you know, because we're not approved yet, but we're almost. So we're one step closer. So working on that. And then we took a long drive. We need to go get the mail, and then I wanted to get out of the house. And we up through Wakulla Springs, and then Woodville. And just the area we like, and it's not too far from Crawfordville, and it's not very far from Tallahassee. Because we're looking at, you know, where we need to settle that is, yes, where Brad can still easily go fishing. You know, me when I want to, and also where we can get medical, where there's shopping, where if we want to go to a movie, we can go to a movie. You know, if there's a concert, you know, if there's craft fairs, there's a farmer's market up in Tallahassee, a couple big ones. You know, so you know, that's what we're looking at doing there. You know, really enjoyed that. It's a very pretty area, very nice and lush and green and stuff. So, you know, that'll be good. You know, this area is more just a tourist area, and stuff. It's just a little, as you get older, it doesn't have, I mean, for the medical and stuff, you know, it's just, you know, we need to be where we can put down some roots and settle and live out the rest of our life with the medical and stuff. That is a main reason why we moved here, was for the medical, you know, and a healthier lifestyle. So, working on that. We're probably going to cancel our appointments with the clinic that we have the end of this week. Me for a lab draw, him for a lab draw, and to see the doctor, because we still have never heard from my so-called doctor. You know, and it's been 8 days now. And one that pretty much shows me that my doctor, and she happens to be a female, could give two shits on her patients. So, you know, I didn't like her demeanor and her attitude when we met her. Neither did my husband. And now we can see why. You know, I mean, first of all, she came in the room, and I've never seen a doctor wearing high heels. You know, I mean, especially in this area, high heels look stupid anyway. You know, I mean, really, you don't see hardly any women wearing high heels. But, I mean, she looked like she was dressed to be on a runway. You know, and stuff. I mean, if she cared about her patients half as much as she does about how she's dressed and everything, she'd have it made. But, I mean, barring that, okay, I don't really care about that. But she shouldn't even listen to you. She doesn't even talk to you. You know, and you can tell she just doesn't care. So, we're going to find different, you know, different medical, our primary medical doctor is going to be somebody else, you know, and in either Crawfordville or Tallahassee, and also going to change where we get our prescriptions, because Winn-Dixie is horrible in Crawfordville as far as prescriptions, or our experience has been. Every time we try to call them to see if we have a prescription, because, you know, they keep saying they've called a prescription in. Well, you can't get through. And even if you get through to customer service desk and ask them if they could ask them to pick up the phone, well, no, they're busy. They'll call you back. Okay, now I understand they're busy. We've been getting prescriptions for years and years and years. But, you know, when you're trying to call them because you live, you know, 20 miles away and you want to see if a prescription's even been called in, and they'll never answer their phone or how much it might be, you know, I mean, it's just a constant problem. And then when we went in there, like I said, the girl was being a real cunt monkey. And, you know, someone definitely shit in her Wheaties that morning, and she was just nasty. And it's like, really? Now I know why when we go in there, there's nobody standing in line at your pharmacy, which you never hardly see. Because nobody's doing any business with Winn-Dixie here. You know, so, you know, they could really use some help with their customer service all the way around. Yeah, we're going to change that to either Walmart or CVS, you know, which we would need to anyway. So, but we're taking care of that. We're looking at our different options, and that's why we moved to this area and stuff is you know, is because of the medical and stuff, and get Brad some help and everything. Brad needs some help. He needs a lot of help, right?
Just the way you said that, Brad needs help.
Then when we got home and stuff, we took naps. And we slept a little bit longer than we should have. But we both were, I'm feeling much better than yesterday. Brad was not feeling near as good. He's come down with a little something. So, yeah. So we just been taking care of, we just been kind of on the mend there, right?
Yep.
And he's feeling better now, but his stomach stuff sure was upset. But, that's been all we got really going on. I'm excited to start my next, I don't know if I'll do any painting tonight or not, because I need to list that shawl on Etsy. The link is below. And if you're friends with me, on Facebook, the Roving Gnome Mobile Zoo page, you know, like that page and you'll get updates and stuff. You also get updates like when I post stuff on Etsy, and I've got some jewelry pieces that Brad just finished that I'll be listing also. Then I'm going to start doing some jellyfish and octopus in the loom knitting, which I'm excited to do.
Those are going to be cool.
I'm working on my own little pattern there, and those will be cute. And so excited for that. I remember years and years and years ago, my grandma Irma, I was not very close to her. The woman always had a drinking problem. And, you know, and the whole side of the family was never very close with my dad or anything, so I didn't really ever get to spend much time with her. But anyway, she did some crocheting, and I mean, she did some really pretty stuff. I remember she made some crocheted angels. I love those, you know, with the stiffener and stuff. Yeah, she made me this cow. And I used to collect cow stuff like crazy years ago. I had a whole kitchen.
Oh, man.
That's a black and white cow. Anyway, she made me this yellow and white. It was a cow's head. And the ring of it, you know, the ring through the nose, big ring through the nose, could hang a towel. You know, a dish towel. And I think at the time she gave it to me, she had to crochet the top of a dish towel and hung it there too. But, you know, the cow had very big eyes with eyelashes, and I still have it somewhere because I always loved it so much. I always thought it was so cute.
See, I always thought it was Grandma Anna that did that.
No,
I didn't realize that was Irma.
Yeah, that was Irma. No, Grandma Anna didn't do that kind of stuff. Grandma Anna means my great-grandmother, we call her Grandma Anna. She always did like doilies and the baby Afghans, and she did a lot of chevron patterns. And stuff. So, like I said, I'm not a crocheter. It hurts my hands too much, and I have too much trouble keeping the stitches even. That's why I do the loom knitting. You know, but you can do a lot with the loom knitting too. So, you know, it is what it is. But I'm excited to start with that kind of stuff. Right, hon?
Yep.
Probably going to be looking at going through my hats and stuff a little bit better. Like I said, I'm waiting for that head to come in, that wig stand, and then deciding what hats I'm going to be putting on Etsy. I'm going to probably close down a bunch of those, and which individual listings I'm going to have, then a particular hat, and what hats I'm going to pull for donation. You know, and I know there's a lot of different organizations around here that I can donate to, so I'll be doing that. I'm excited to do that. And that's about it. What do you got?
I really don't have anything.
Brett needs to tighten the jacks on our RV badly again. It's really shimmering.
Okay.
You know, especially when you come in and out of here, hon.
Okay.
You know, I think he's going to have to put some wood underneath the jacks. I see a lot of other people doing that, and I think that's why they're doing it.
Yeah.
But you can use part of that pallet
Oh yeah.
to do that.
Yeah.
You know, and that's about all. He said he's not going fishing tonight. I'm not sure if he is or not.
I'm still.
Are you still not feeling real good?
And I just barely finished my morning coffee a little bit ago.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So, he probably won't. He seems to go, you know, once every other night or so. You know.
Well, and it's, you know, it's this is tourist season.
It is.
And I know we talked about it before, but, you know, putting up with the little kids and, you know, I don't mind dealing with kids if their parents watch them.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Like last night, one of our neighbors had one of his grandsons down there, and he was very well behaved.
Yeah, he was.
You know.
Yeah, he was very well behaved.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but, you know, there's been several times where these people come down and just let their kids do whatever they want, run wild, and, you know, there's these two ladies with their grandkids, and, you know, there's several people that have crab pots out there, and these kids were pulling up everybody's crab pots and messing with them, and, you know, a couple of us tried to tell them that, no, those aren't yours, leave them alone.
Yeah.
You know, and
but why weren't those women?
yeah, and that's what I wonder too.
You know, I would be so embarrassed if somebody had to correct a child or a grandchild of mine. You know what?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I would just be so embarrassed.
And I was shocked at that. And you know, that they just kind of let these kids run wild, run free.
Yeah.
You know.
But this RV right now is packed pretty full with tourists, and you know, of course, you know, you guys are probably going, well, what do you expect? It's, you know, a tourist area in RV park. Exactly.
Summer in Florida.
You know, it is summer in Florida, and even where we were from in Wyoming, the Casper area, the central Wyoming area, you would get a lot of tourists up there too. You know, and we've been tourists before in other places.
Oh yeah.
So, you know, but doing your normal living and stuff, you know, is a little harder. I know there's a lot of, I mean, before school got out, we just pretty much planned on, during the week, we pretty much all of us that stay in the RV park full time would get to, pretty much, you know, normal living, and then on the weekends you kind of hunker down because here come the weekend campers. But now school's out, it's, you know, people coming and staying, you know, for a week or two, and, you know, so
yeah,
it is what it is. It's interesting meeting different people.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, it really is.
You know, people tell you their whole life story, and
man.
you know, then some it's like, whoa.
Yeah. I just said hi. That's all I said.
Yeah, I don't know. We're just not that. We just, yeah.
Not that open.
No, we're not. No. So, yeah. And I figure my life story's not that interesting. Nobody really wants to hear it. Oh, goodness. Excuse me. Big yawn there.
Yeah.
So, anyway, that's all I'm probably going to list and stuff tonight. Probably get working on digging out some more yarn and stuff for the jellyfish and octopus and stuff. So, you know, I know that's definitely what I'm going to be making for some grandkids and stuff like that. So, anyway, love you guys, and I do cherish your friendship. And like Brett said in the other video that you guys never got to see because my computer deleted it, was if you guys have any questions for us that aren't too personal, put them down below and we'll answer them on the next video. So, remember that I think you guys are all awesome. And say goodbye, Brad.
Goodbye, Brad.
Bye, guys.